Elemental Masters, it's Stephanie, aka the Pink Shadow Ninja, and welcome to another video. And this is a very special video, guys. I am finally at 500 subscribers. Honestly, I didn't think I'd ever make it this far, but here we are, and I'm so happy to be here, so thank you everyone. And for this video, I've decided to try something that I tried to do in the past, but it just didn't look right. And I couldn't figure out how to do the recording properly. So yeah, I managed to figure it out. So here we are. Today, this video, I am in Sims 4, rebuilding the Ninjago Destiny's Bounty. Now, I tried to base it off the original, but of course, there were a lot of changes because Sims, there's a lot of things that I couldn't do. So like the like shallow parts and it's hard to explain. But yeah, I did find some things that were a bit tricky to do, but I pulled through in the end and I really like it. I probably will never play on it because it'll probably make my computer run but quite slow with Sims and stuff. And but yeah, let's just talk about what I'm doing. So I'm basically doing the base of the Destiny's Bounty first, doing the main structure. I had a bit of trouble with stairs. I originally wanted it to like go around, but I just couldn't get the right shape, so I ended up just making it normal straight steps. I had to adjust the boat though in order to do that, but it ended up looking pretty good. Basically the boat shape actually ended up pretty good. In this scenario, guys, it's gonna be one of those this could be one of those things where the Destiny's Bounty is out of commission. It doesn't fly anymore, it's just there just as a home for the ninja. Hence, well, I don't know, you can't fly this thing if you tried. But yeah, so I just did the basic shape of the boat and I added in some, I tried to do the little, if you know in the episode where Kai fights Garmadon, he hears Wu talking to Nia, and as he's coming down the stairs, he looking into that little area, and yeah, it had like a little arch thing on it, but I couldn't seem to figure out how to get it on top. So I just left that out and left it as it was. I then started to add in a few windows and a gate, and this bit was a little tricky. This was trying to do the mast of the boat with the big flag, and I could not figure out how to do it. I tried pillars, but it didn't work. I tried to do the little things I used for the dock. Also didn't work. So in the end, I just did a normal wall, square wall, and then I brought it out a bit to do some red curtains to act as the boat's sail. When that was done, I added a few more windows in, and I think that's the base of the boat done. I think what I did next was, yeah, here we go. I started doing the inside of the boat. Now this was quite tricky. Here I was trying to add in the steering wheel. Non-usable, of course, it's there just for show because the boat doesn't fly anymore, but I still wanted to add it in, and I had a bit of trouble putting it in. It wanted to go on a full wall, but if I did that, then nobody would even be able to see out of the place. I had to keep it realistic. I mean, at some point it did fly, but I had to rearrange the entire top part of the Destiny's Bounty, and eventually it did fit. So this is the bit where, this is the old, I based this on the old Destiny's Bounty, so this is where they would have, you know, the map that would show all the Serpentine tombs, and I got some files and the villains they might have faced. And as I was doing this, I remembered one episode where Jay's parents come around and he shows them a cappuccino machine, so of course I put that in as well. Then I didn't figure out what else I was gonna do because, again, there's not a lot of space. Well, there is quite a bit of space in this area. I tried to do a little bit of island, but you'll see later on I get rid of it because I can't put anything on top of it. Like in the middle, I wanted to add a TV or something, but it wouldn't let me, so I got rid of it and replaced it with a regular coffee table. So this area, what used to be the main deck of the ship, is now like a little living room. I added a sofa. I added some music and a library, a bookcase, sorry, not a library book, what? Yeah, and also Sims 4 had these really cool lantern things that fit the theme quite well as well. So, yeah. I don't know what else to say. I added a little bit of a rug as well, and I think it's about to happen yeah, so that was the thing I wanted to add. It was sort of like a an adventure thing, and I guess that would be cool because that way this would be where the ninja would talk about what direction to go and all that sort of stuff, so I put that in. I tried to rearrange because I wasn't entirely sure about it, but I decided I liked it. It just looked a little empty, so I added some windows behind the stereo and it looked a little better. Moving on to the dining room. This was my favorite part of the bounty, the Destiny's Bounty in the show. I still remember the scene where Garmadon is with them and Jay's eating a sandwich and poor Cole looks just terrifyingly sick. But I think this worked out pretty well. It's not accurate, as I said, but I'm still in love with it. I did a fireplace, and again, the Destiny's Bounty doesn't fly anymore, so they might add a fireplace to make it nice and warm. And I had a bunch of decorations. I had trouble finding stuff to go into this place. I found those banisters that I just put in around the plate. Looked pretty cool, and I added in some sofas as well. Okay, moving on to, I think this is bathrooms. I quickly added in, as I said before, what I was saying about Kai going down to that one place where I think all the bedrooms are. I just put some stairs in there quickly, and then I started to work on the bathrooms. And I thought, there's a lot of people here, so I'll do it like it's 2 separate restrooms, one for girls, one for boys. But usually when I do that, I just make it identical, so it doesn't matter if boys go into girls, which is bad, don't do it, but basically it all just looks, they both look the same, so there's no point, oh, let's go see what the girls one looks like. It's pretty much identical. So yeah, I did the whole, and some toilets, again with the lanterns. There were bits that I couldn't use, like as you can see in the big center, that's just, we could say that's plumbing or something that goes through there or something, I don't even know. A little bit of decoration, and I was figuring out what to do with the showers, because it looked like they were facing right way towards the toilet, but they wouldn't go any other direction, so I just left it like that. And now the kitchen. I'm kind of sad the first time didn't actually work out. I tried putting it at an angle, and I really liked how it turned out, but then I didn't have enough room to fit anything else, and it just didn't work out, so I had to rearrange it and make it boring. Yeah, you'll see me do a lot of back and forthing because I'm copying and pasting stuff. But yeah, so the little nose bit, I didn't know what to do for this area. There's a little thing that shows the point of the nose, but in Sims it's considered a room. So I just made it like a storage thing, and they just hold food and stuff in there. I gave them kind of the old furnace-y look because again, it's Ninjago, and it's sort of like, I don't want to say this and be wrong. It's sort of like a Chinese thing, I guess. I think that's right. Chinese or Japanese, I don't know. And I don't know. The stove with the logs just looked a little better for the theme. But yeah, there's the bedroom. Not the bedroom, the kitchen. I then added a bunch of lights around, and yeah, it was. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. Moving on to the deck, I think for my older plan, I originally wanted it to be all fitness, but I remember there being so much space and I did not know what to do with it. So for this, it was actually smaller than my last one. So for here, I just put some chest boards down for that episode that Zane and Jay were playing in the Nauticon episode, and then I had some sun loungers and of course some fitness stuff so the ninja can keep up to date and keep themselves fit and all that. And I tried to add some decoration, but I could only get that one spot. And now moving downstairs. I wasn't entirely sure what to do because we don't usually see them going down, and we'd usually just see the bedrooms and that's it. So what I did here, when I was moving around the building, I saw this little patch of green and I thought it looked kind of cute. So I imported it into the design, like a little greenhouse or something like that, and then you could go out and swim into the pool or something. I don't know, and then you could just come straight back and get dressed and whatever in your room. It's a lot better than going all the way upstairs and then all the way back down. So I tried to fit in 2 sun lounges there, but it just wouldn't fit. Going back inside, I added a quick desk. I tried to make it look zany because he's the robot, he's the smart one, so I added a few things that would be represented for Zane. I even added that little hollow girl to represent Pixel. Now moving on to bedrooms. Now this was tricky because I wasn't sure if I was going to have enough room for all the bedrooms, and I think I just about had enough room for all the ninja except Misako and except Dareth. Yeah, if this was a scenario, the only ones living here are the ninja and Sensei. Misako doesn't live here, Dareth doesn't live here. Think back to the good old days when it was just Sensei and the ninja and Nia. That was pretty much it. So I'm working on Lloyd and Nia's room at the moment. And basically it's all the same stuff, just different colors and different pictures and different plants on the cabinets, and yeah, I don't know what else to say. Okay, doing it again here for, I think this is Cole and Jay's room. The shapes are a bit different. That's the one difference. But again, it's just the green and blue chair and the green and blue rooms with the chest and everything, the different pictures. I added a jazz picture for Cole to represent his dad. Yeah. Here is Kai and Zane's room. I had to keep switching beds because I was looking for specific colors, but I just couldn't find any proper reds. And I was about to use Nia's bed for Kai, but I went with the plaid because it suited him better. And then I just added a few more pictures, and I added a little thing at the end here. And I had decided to change the wallpapers of everyone's room so people knew, oh, this is the green ninja's room, this is the blue ninja's room, all that sort of stuff. And I changed that room out, and here I did Sensei's room. Again, it's the same as the rest. And that is everything, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this. I know I had fun doing it. Again, as I said, it's not accurate, but I still love it. It could be a what-if scenario. Everything took a little bit of time, but eventually it did come out wonderfully. Thank you again to everyone who's been supporting me, especially to those who've been, that includes everyone who's been watching my LPS series, and everyone who was helping me with Zora's series. LPS Ninjago, the next video should come out soon, guys. I'm still working on it. I know I've said that a lot, but I got some new stuff from my sister for Christmas that made me go off the hiatus. So I'll probably work on it the minute this episode's up. This video is up. Again, thank you so much for 500 subscribers, guys. That being said, I'll see you all in the next video. Ninja, go!